Hey all, this is Val here with another Dungeon Hunter Champions video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about farmers and which one you should select. Okay guys, as you know, we did several videos on farming units. We've got Sigrid, we've got Rhoda, we've got Fingxian, we've got Alia, and we've got Crude. All of these can possibly be your farmer. But who is right for you? Who should you be using? I mean, this is going to be a pretty quick video if you've seen my other ones. So let's hop into my champion box, right? And we will start with Fingxian. Fingxian you get for free. With the stats that I have here, he was unable to farm Epic 6-1, which is one I like to do because it's fast. Full disclosure, talking with Donald Dump, he's one of the guys who comments frequently on my videos. He pointed out that's not the most efficient one for him, and he recommended 2-3 on Legendary. Now, I don't have him built for that, but he is workable. Would I recommend him? How would I rank him out of the ones that I've mentioned? Well, unfortunately, I'd rank him dead last. The reason why, when you look at his skills, he doesn't bring any synergy for your team. He brings a lot of selfishness for him, but he doesn't really bring anything that adds value to your team. And because free-to-play players need to keep their eye on units they can build and use in multiple places. Unfortunately, with Fingxian, the only place you could really use him effectively is as a farmer and maybe in SW10, but he's not really the greatest there. He doesn't bring any debuffs. He doesn't bring any buffs. And then the same is true in ED10. He doesn't bring any buffs or any debuffs to the team. So he, unfortunately, is last on my farmer list. Next, we have Crude. Crude is a little better. With the stats I have here, he also couldn't solo 6-1, but just like with Fingxian, that is not necessarily the best place to bring him. Why I recommend 6-1, it's a Scorpion level. The Scorpion, the gate is right there in the beginning, so you can kill him quickly, and it ends up being the quickest place that you can possibly farm. And he couldn't do it, although he can farm other locations, just not as fast as 6-1. Now, as far as can you use him in other places? And yes, because he does bring lowers attack. And that's pretty much it, to be honest with you. His lowers attack, though, adds a lot more utility than it does for Fingxian, because Fingxian doesn't bring anything. At least he has one thing he can do, and it's a good one. You know, you have two really tentpole debuffs, lowers attack and defense break. Both of those are amazing, and any unit you can get it on is definitely a plus for you. It means either you're going to be doing more damage or you're going to be receiving less damage, which is always a good thing, and he brings that with him. He also brings some pretty good solid buffs for himself, unlike Fingxian, so which really helps him out. He can save himself, prevent death, and then keep going, which can be critical in a SW10 or ED10 team. Since you're just starting out, you might be a little squishier than normal. At least this, he will buy himself some time to get healed up by your Zinnia or your Zircon. So on the list of farmers I mentioned, I would rank him second to last. So he would be fourth. Next, let's take a look at Rhoda. Rhoda is just awesome. I can't say enough good things about Rhoda. Rhoda brings lowers defense. She brings lowers attack. She brings haste. And she lowers skill cooldowns. For farmer, for sheer farmer, for overall usefulness, I honestly, on that list, I make her number 2. And you'll find out why she's not number 1 in a bit here. She is just great. She can farm quickly, she can farm fast, and you can use her everywhere. Even in SW10, as you saw from my Rhoda video, she can be used there. She's just an awesome, awesome unit. Cooldown reduction and haste. Come on. Just come on. I mean, game log. I mean, this young lady is just the bee's knees. She's number 2, no question, no doubts. Solid from beginning to end. You can use her absolutely everywhere. Doesn't matter. Just bring her. Build her, bring her. She is just amazing. Just amazing. All right. Let's take a look at our number 3 pick there. There we go. Good old Sigrid. Sigrid is not number 2 just because she doesn't bring the utility that Rhoda does. She does bring raw, unadulterated damage, however. You still get lowers defense and you still get lowers attack. However, you do lose haste and you lose the cooldown reduction. What you gain is just mad, crazy damage. All right, just crazy, insane damage. I mean, she's just gonna kill. She's gonna kill, and then she's gonna kill some more. And she kills swiftly. This AoE right here, this thunderstorm, oh man. Set her in the leader slot and just watch her just demolish everything around her. But because she doesn't have as much utility as Rhoda, then Rhoda has to be ahead of her. Just because Rhoda is going to just make your whole team better everywhere, not just farm. Sigrid's going to be an awesome farmer. Awesome. But she doesn't bring the utility. And really what we're looking at is we are looking at farming strictly, right? And because Rhoda could be a farmer and she could be everywhere else, then, I mean, she just wins with the utility. Hands down. Hands down. Just Rhoda wins with the utility. And unfortunately, Sig runs third, but that's not saying much, right? If we're talking like purely just 100% farming, like I said previously, which we actually aren't talking about because we're also including utility.
Truly, you have a dizzying intellect.
Just because, like, if we're going, like, we didn't look at anything else, we didn't consider utility, I would put her at 2 and Rhoda at 3, right? But because we're also looking at utility, I mean, you gotta give it up for my girl Rhoda. But Sigrid is definitely a solid number 3. Now, of course, the number 1 comes as no surprise to anyone, is Alia. And you can be like, but Val, you said utility. Yeah, utility, because this girl, she's gonna do everything. She's gonna kill and destroy everything. Even if you want to bring her into ED10, she is going to kill and destroy everything. It's just going to die. She ignores defense. She drops mark. She does bonus crit damage on everything. It is just going to die. Period. End of story. Some may argue, well, Rhoda does have more utility. Yes, but Rhoda is not going to kill like this young lady is. This is a different level of killing. Like, I mean, Alia, but like this. Alia doesn't go hunting. Because the term hunting implies a chance of failure. Alia goes killing, all right? That's what Alia does. She gets the job done. She is highly efficient at it. And you bring her everywhere, she is just going to kill. She doesn't care. Alia doesn't care. She's just like Honey Badger. It is going to die. Period. End of story. And really, that's video. Be honest. I mean, Alia is unrealistic, right? So if we were to do a realistic one, if you're a newbie and starting out, you know, let's just say it, Rhoda. End of story, end of video. Just make a Rhoda. And honestly, this is what farming comes down to. Make a Rhoda. It's that simple. Now you're going to say, Val, but it's hard to get one. Common disc. I said it in the Rhoda video. Spam your common disc. Eventually, she is going to pop out. She is. I mean, I'm not saying you're going to get it tomorrow or next week or whatever, but spam your common disc. If you say, well, Val, I've been spamming common disc, I haven't done it, then your number 2 option, again, we're talking realistically because Alia, you know, is a 5-star, so she's harder to get. You get Sigrid for free doing your missions. So if you don't get her and you run out of common disc, then you just pick up your Sigrid. Then you're good to go. But if you can, as soon as you get a Rhoda, you build her. You build her and you start throwing Valks into her just like I have. I made her today, made the video today because I'm doing this video and the Rhoda video. We did it back to back. So, I mean, I don't have many skill ups in her, but you're going to see she's going to be max skilled just because she's so hopeful. Just build her, guys. I mean, this is your farmer. You'll be good to go. You'll be happy. And you saw my mediocre stats. Here's my mediocre stats again. Here's the gear stats. Just you can have them. You can pause the video if you want to check it out. But there you go. Just build a Rhoda. And that's video. So, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. You know, the community, just real quick, a shout out to the community, guys. I am really impressed with the support you guys have given me for my videos. I appreciate it. It means a lot. We are well over 200 subscribers, and I want to say thank you. You guys have made that possible. On my Twitch channel, we're at 199. We're one away from 200. So I just want to say thank you for everything you've done, for the support that you've given me. It's appreciated. Now, that aside, if you found this video helpful, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notifications button so you know when I have a new video. And as always, all you do's and dudettes out there, stay frosty.